Record. So I already have, as you know, notes written down for you, but I just want to stare at you for a few, just to see what I get for right now.
Okay.
Okay.
No eyebrows, sorry.
No, no. Listen, listen.
I'm goofy, I'm
I am not
sorry.
looking at that. I am not looking at that. You're beautiful, by the way. Okay, say that again, please. Yeah, we talked about this. Okay. Okay. Question: what state do you live in? No, don't answer that yet. Don't answer that yet. That yet. One
Oh,
second.
okay.
So what does this mean? Like, okay. Okay, the state that you're in, does it start with an H? Good, good, good. Okay, yay. So this just confirms what I seen. Okay. All right. So can I hear you cough? Huh? Say that again. Okay, okay, can you cough again, please? Yeah, yeah. We're gonna talk about this later. Okay. And can I hear you sigh? Yeah, as I expected. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to tell you what I wrote just now, then we're going to transition to the previous notes. So, male came up, something with letting a, oh my God, why does my shirt, hold up, I don't know why my shirt looks like that. Something with male, letting a male go. Okay, something with male slash, because I heard you need to let him go. It may not be physically, it could mean energetically. Okay, something with ruminating thoughts. Okay, you could, what is that? Romanticization. So let's say you guys haven't talked in. I'm just making this up. Let's say you guys haven't talked in 2 years. It feels like you in order to help yourself sleep. It's kind of like, when people pretend that they're in a relationship with famous people, it's like
Mm,
it's a pacifier for you, like pacifies you. So it's something with um uh like something with good memories with this person, or the memories that you wanted to have you created in your head, but it helps you like go to sleep, like something with pacifying. Okay. Now with this male, I do see trouble attached to him. Uh,
mm,
um, he's not good for you, but it's like he's not even good for himself, heading down a crazy path. I see jail. Jail is definitely in his energy. Okay. Now,
mm,
people go to jails, but it just feels like he's in and out, like he's not learning his lesson, and you don't need that attachment at all. Okay. It kind of
mm.
feels like um and this really isn't about him, but they're just allowing me to see this. It feels like he is but give me that again. It's like monkey see, monkey do energy. Like he could be around people and he's his own person. No one's forcing him to do anything. But it's kind of like it's that scene in Grease. I haven't watched the movie Grease in years, but when the bad boy that's not really a bad boy wants to be a bad boy because he feels like that's what he's like, he has issues with his masculinity, it feels like he something with maybe him feeling like in order to be a man you have to do this, but he is going about, he has mommy issues, they just said. All right, um so when I asked you to cough, they gave me the word masculine. I asked you to sigh, they said father. Now we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. It's going to help you make sense with the relationships that you have with men, but that's later.
Mm.
So no worries though. This is really a good reading. Okay. hold on, let me write this down. They just said dolphin. She needs to look up the meaning of the so when we get off the phone, look up dolphins in dreams. There's a significant meaning to that for you. So
Dolphin and dreams.
yes, okay. Honestly, I'm
Dolphins.
gonna tell you what they're showing me. They're showing me a vision of you're a dolphin, and it's like when tourists go to Mexico or Hawaii and they want to swim with a dolphin takes them under the water, then brings them to shore. But it kind of feels like there's using energy. Like, okay, not saying people use the dolphin, but with you strictly, it feels like people just use you to get to the next stage.
Thing.
Okay, like it's like you're an animal at a circus. You're just looked at as an entertainment. Like, and it doesn't feel like one person. It feels like a collective of people. They just as that. Um, one second,
Mhm.
there's something.
Mm, mm, mm,
But it,
mm,
it's in your it's in your nature to help people, but you have to ask yourself, who helps me? Okay, it's like you take care of other people, but who takes care of you? All right,
mm.
so this is a beautiful. I almost cried. I cry about
But,
everything, but I almost cried with this reading because well, these notes, because this is
mm,
beautiful. All right, so the first thing I wrote was, we'll spend a lot of time alone. Okay.
mhm,
They said this needs to happen. Okay. They had me write calmer soul. So it's regulation with the mind, regulation with the spirit, just regulation as a whole. Okay. It's going to get to the point, like it's kind of like Buddha energy. Like how, because I need to master, it's not about me, but a lot of billions of people don't know how to master just being regulated. Like you have a very, or you will have a very energy to you, and a lot of people cannot
mm.
master that. So the song that they gave me for you is Janae Aiko Triggered, and I couldn't really, I couldn't, I couldn't really tap into your energy without playing that song. It's very weird how energy goes. In order for me to really feel how you feel, I had to play that song, and then they allowed me to write down so many messages for you. So triggered, but it's a
Ooh,
beautiful
I'm about to
trigger.
cry. I'm sorry.
Oh no, if you have to cry, cry, cry. And that's another thing with you too. That
Ooh.
I wrote down, you will. I'm serious. I wrote down on, I think, the last page. You will spend a lot of time crying on this journey because it's purging. It's a form of
Mhm.
purging. Okay, and now they're showing me a vision of a crab molting out of their shell about 100 times. But this makes sense to what I'm about to say a little bit later. But triggered, Janae Eiko triggered. They had they had me write down, I'm sorry, release fake friends slash friend. I couldn't tell if this was one person or two. It feels like it's one person, but I think in the end, you'll end up just letting go a lot of friends, okay? It's not personal, but it's personal, if that makes sense. So the
Can
next
I
thing,
ask if there's I'm sorry,
mhm,
is there an initial like with the friend?
I don't trust them with initials. They're not gonna give me that. They're not. They're
No
not.
problem, no problem. Because I feel like I know who you're talking about, but yeah.
Well,
Okay.
if you well then if it came to your head, then that's the person. Thoughts come from places. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so the next thing they had me write down was, we'll go through many phases. We'll go through many phases. They said, I heard it's interesting. You have a lot of soft feminine energy around you. It's kind of like Tinkerbell, like little, like fairy women, fairy feminine energies around you. Because I heard something say, starting to understand herself. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me go back a little bit.
Mm.
So I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. But
You
uh,
are good.
back to the release fake friend slash friend. There's a female friend that talks about you. They had me write that down. I just didn't. I just completely forgot to mention that. There's a female friend that talks about you. Spirit. What did she say, please?
Mm.
Uh so they just said outcast. What is that? What is that? I know what outcast means. What book are you giving me? what is that movie Wildflower? Something the perks of a wildflower. The
Perks of being a wallflower or something.
The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I can't really remember
Hmm.
what that book is about, but it'll hold significance to you. I don't know. I would have to look up the synopsis of the book and the film. Um,
Yeah.
say that again, please, sir.
Mm. Perks of being a wallflower. That's crazy.
Like it's this is very weird. So what is she? What are like? How does this female feel about her? It's just animosity. It's one sided though. I just think anything that you do maybe slightly bothers this person. Like it could be this is I can't even pinpoint one thing because it's a collective on this woman's end. It's very weird. But it's allowing me to feel like what is what is the problem? Like if you were to ask this female why you don't like me, why don't you like me, she can't answer it. Like I because I'm trying to have spirit, tell me, well, what is it? Why, what is it? But I don't know. And it's because she does not know. Okay. Um, we're going to transition into, well, do you have anything to say about that, spirit, please?
Mm.
Like it's like anything, like the clothes you wear, how you talk, your confidence. Let's say if you decided to get, a pink French tip, it's like she doesn't like your French tip. Any and everything that you do, as long as it's you, she doesn't like it. Okay, you'll
Mm.
know who this is. Well,
Hmm.
transitioning into the next message. This is a paragraph, so bear with me. They're showing. I wrote this down.
Mm.
It's showing me a vision of you wearing all white. This is not now. This is something with 2 to 3 years. Okay. It's showing me, or maybe it's 1 to 3 years. It's showing
Mm.
me a vision of you wearing all white. You're in Walmart and you run into your ex and you can see he's doing bad.
Mm.
Then they showed me another vision of you popping up at a hair salon to get your hair done, and you see, an ex friend, a former friend, and you can see that she's doing bad as well. After you walk out of the shop, you'll subtly, I'm gonna pronounce this wrong, subtly, like a subtle smile. You'll have a subtle smile and you'll thank God for allowing them to no longer be a part of your life. Okay. Um,
Mm.
I'm just gonna say because this is what they showed me. I don't feel like she will do this, but she's the type to have sex with, or want, or try to have sex with your man or whoever you show interest in. It's very weird. Like they're showing me a vision of, let's say, I don't freaking know. Let me make up a name. Let's say Chris Brown, for example. Let's say he's not famous and, y'all are friends. It's like she doesn't find him attractive until you find him attractive. It's like secretive competition, okay? Secretive
Mm.
competition. All right. So
Mm.
so they have me right. She needs to be quiet and observe. Okay. You don't get answers by asking people things. You get answers by observing. Okay.
Mm.
Then they have me write spiritual journey. Don't be surprised if you start doing interesting things like fasting, only eating. Not that that's interesting, but like having a random urge to do something like fasting. There's something with you may go on a no talking fast for 5 days, no talking fast for 7 days. There's you're it's something with an urge. Uh, um, but it's really an inner calling. Okay.
Mm.
So this is why I asked you if you live in a state that starts with an H. They gave me Houston for you. Okay, something was now you're probably not moving to Houston, but you are moving. I kind of feel like it is Houston. We have to allow energy to change. Okay,
Mm.
something within 1 to 3 years.
Okay.
So I wrote she will be moving. Family and friends, family and friends will be concerned. Um, Then I heard a masculine, a soft masculine, but you have soft energy around your soft masculine voice say, she will have no desire to talk to anyone from her past. This is family and friends included. It's not personal on your end, but they will take it personal. Okay. Oh, so yeah, I wrote it's not personal to you, however this will be personal for them. Okay. I do kind of see that you're going to say something along the lines of, hey, I'm not dead, I'm not suicidal, I just don't want to talk to you guys. So it's something with, you're going to let them know, like, just stop calling me, I'm okay, I just don't want to talk to you. Okay.
Mm.
You will meet your type of people, but I don't see it in the state that you're in. I don't see it. Okay. Then I tried to tap into your career. They said undecided about career. Okay. This doesn't have to be now. It could mean later. Cause I'm like, I don't really see not that I don't see a career for you, but it's too early now. Like
Mhm.
it's too early right now. It's too early. So the next thing I wrote was you will live a quiet slash private life. And then back to the career. I don't see if it's content creation, I don't see your face being behind the camera. Has maybe something with plants, like tending to plants. If you are a content creator, I don't, whatever it is, I don't see, like, it's not, it's not, you won't be an actor. It's not, whatever it is, you will not be in front of a camera. It feels like, because you will not really want to be seen. It's not an insecurity thing. It's just wanting to, like, be alone. Because I heard the
Mhm.
spirit say, leave me alone. So I'm like, is that how still feel? Okay. They had me
Mhm.
right. You are too mature to be hanging around with certain people. And you're outgrowing them. You're outgrowing them. I'm sorry, you're outgrowing them. Say that again for her, please. Okay, so I don't know if you're a party person. You may be invited to a party or something with a celebration or maybe a small event, something with music being involved and people dancing. So I'm just going to say party for the sake of saying party. Um, say that again. Watch how one of your friends acts at this party. That's all that they're giving me. Watch how a friend acts. Okay, watch how a friend acts. I'm not God. I could be wrong about all of this, right? But I'm
No,
telling you,
you're right.
if this happens, you're gonna, not if or when, whatever. If or when this happens, you're gonna say to yourself, "Oh, this is exactly what Intuitive 144 was talking about." I'm telling you, it's something with, watch how this female acts at this party. It's gonna give you all the answers you need to know. Now they're saying it's too. Why am I picking up on two? I don't know. Two feminists. I don't know. I
Mm.
don't know. They're not elaborating on that. But whoever this, so they're saying major. This one female friend, she has to go. Like she has to go. Like now. Like I don't see you being this girl's friend in the next 3 months. The other friend, it's something with she's still gonna be in your energy. But I don't feel like this other friend is fake. It's just more so of the energy that the other friend carries is, oh, let's go to Six Flags. But you're like, no, I kind of want to go to Thailand or, Cancun. It's like, we're not kids, something like that.
Mhm. Mhm.
So transitioning into a different energy, I looked at you and I seen the father come up. And I seen a
Mhm.
lot of sadness behind the father energy. And they said hurt little girl. Now they showed me a pattern, like a DNA pattern. Then they said resemblance of X. I'm like, resemblance, are you saying that her ex looks like her dad? And they said no. And look, they just called me a dummy. They said no, it's something with her ex. It's like she is or was dating her dad. Like, and sometimes we can date our parents without realizing it, okay? Resemblance of X. They said X dad, dad X, and she's noticing or will notice the patterns, okay? Your ex
Mhm.
is, it feels like was just like your dad, okay?
Mhm.
Now, hold on. Okay, I just needed to take a minute. So I'm going to transition into a newer and better energy. Wipe your tears, girl. Your husband.
Girl,
And
I just broke up with him. That's why.
oh, it's fresh. It's fresh.
Mhm.
I understand. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, well, on the next paper, they allowed me to see your new person. Okay. So
Ooh.
your new person, and honey, he took up almost an entire page. OMG. So for your new person, so I wrote, your new person is not in the state that you are in. There's something with 2 years, okay? We have to allow energy to change, right? Because I'm mentioning moving, and you're probably not even in an energy of moving right now. So, we have to allow things to change. So, your person is not in your states, okay? Your person is currently working on himself. He might be in a connection, okay? Or it could be relationship or something with whatever he's in might need a lot of his attention. Then it made sense because they showed me a vision of him in combat attire. So I'm like, okay, he's in the military. That I can understand why that needs his attention.
Mm.
Okay. I'm kind of getting army vibes, but I don't know because I think their uniform looks the same, like Marines. I think like with the army like look, like it
Yeah.
just looks the same. So I can't really tell what branch he's in. Um,
Okay.
he's extremely tall, extremely tall.
Oh,
I want to say about 6'5" or 6'6", really, really tall. Very
thank
buff,
you. Oh,
slender,
okay.
dark skin, slender, but buff. Okay, he might be country, cause they're showing me he's just giving me a black redneck energy. Like he's just giving me that. Okay,
The
now,
country.
huh?
I love.
Ah, I wrote he was raised in a Christian-based background, but he's transitioning into spirituality. Do I see that right now for him? No. But it's like when you come in is when he starts to, enter his spiritual path. And then I wrote, you will help him on his spiritual journey, but for right now, you have to help yourself, okay?
Mhm.
Spirit said, then so transitioning out of that energy, Spirit said, young and still learning, but most importantly, she's wanting to learn. And I think that's why you have a little trouble with the relationships, whether it's family, friends, an ex. It just feels like it feels like they're all stagnant. Like those three, what are you telling me right now? Okay, so who are you talking about? Basic. Okay, so I'll talk about that later. Basic, I'll talk about that later. So yes, yeah, yeah. So it just feels like all of those groups of people is just stagnant energy. But it trick. This is when we, play go back to Janae Eiko triggered. It triggers you into growth. Okay. So they have me right. She will respond with silence. Okay. There's something with you being flat toned slash unreadable energy. Okay. So, let's say a parent, friend, stranger pisses you off. It's like the reaction that they're looking for is not the reaction that you give them. I don't feel like you're purposely trying to, give them a poker face, but how you respond to unfortunate situations or just assholes is just by no response. And that's going to really kill them inside, okay? You will be going out by yourself a lot more. I do see they just showed me a phone. Like those phones where you actually have like a house phone, you have to like hang in order to hang up, you have to like plug it, like put it back into the thing. I don't really know the name, but
Mm.
it will be a lot of disconnects, okay? Um, so they just said this, how could Beyonce have been Beyonce if she would have never left Destiny's Child? Okay, so I'm pretty sure Destiny's Child, was leaving that was painful because she's with her girls all day and every day, and now she has to like transition into being by herself. And though even though Michelle and Kelly are still her friends, it's like now she's kind of like more on her own. So understand that the domino effect is important. One piece has to fall in order for the next piece to fall. Now, back to this X, they said basic male. Honestly, they're showing me your aura, your auras, your aura colors are purple, pink, orange. And then when you're with him, it's just he's gray. He has no color to him. Let me give you another example. They're showing me, you okay, they keep bringing up this dolphin. All right, so I just keep bringing up the dolphin because they're showing me a vision of you two at an aquarium. So I was gonna go for another metaphor, an example, but let me just use the aquarium. They show me you two at an aquarium, and you're like, "Oh my God, babe, look at the dolphins!" And his response is, "Well, we are at an aquarium." Like it's just very
Mm,
like ill. Like another. This is the original vision I would wanted to go for.
mm,
Let's say y'all are driving down a highway. And now interesting enough, they're showing me you driving, and he's giving me like passenger princess vibes. Like it's very weird. Like, I'm sorry, I believe in gender roles. You should be the one in the passenger seat, but they
mm,
they use that vision to show me that it's like you're not that you want to be masculine, but it feels like you portray more of the man's role. It's like like you maybe you baby him. Okay, let's go back to the vision. So they're showing me you driving down a highway and you say, "Oh my God, babe, look at the oak tree." And he's playing his video game. He's like, "It's just a tree." Like, is this person is very dull. But it's interesting because his responses is how he feels about life. He doesn't really view life and at a it's something with he doesn't really see beauty in life. Now, granted, sometimes we are depressed. We have moments where we're like, "Oh, I don't care." But it's like he's always like that, which is why he is going to get it. They just said jail again, which is why he is going to be in a lot of trouble. I don't know if he's asking for, like, I don't know if he's obsessed with video games, but they're showing me GTA Grand Theft Auto. It's like he
mm,
treats his life as if it's Grand Theft Auto. Like, respectfully, you don't get a second chance.
mm, mm.
Like you cannot crash in real life and then be brought back to life in that same exact spot like Grand Theft Auto. Like, this is life. Life is happening right now. Say that again, please. I just have to stare at you. Say that again.
Mm.
Like, okay, back to this X. Back to this X. This is very weird. The energy that I'm receiving from him is, all right, give that to me again, please. This is very weird. This is very weird. It's like a man dating a big girl, but then fat shaming her. It like with him, it's like he knows, like, I don't know if you're into spirituality now, but whatever you talk about, it's like he knows that comes with being with you. Let's say you like to talk about God. Let's say you like to, you know, I don't know, paint. It's like he complains about you painting or you wanting to paint or you talking about God, but it's like you knew I was always like this. Like, why is this a shock? This
Mhm.
person serves no purpose in your life at all. No
Nope.
purpose in your life at all.
Mm.
Um, you guys, so it'll be a little more back and forth. So I definitely see you guys getting back together off and on, okay? But yeah, it's
Mm.
something with yeah, which makes sense as to why it's not time for you to meet your person. You're not ready yet. So they're showing me a vision of bread in the oven, and this is interesting. Wow. They're showing me a vision of bread, you're baking bread, but the bread is or what you perceive to be healing, and you go back in the kitchen every 10 minutes. Is my bread done? Is my bread done? But it's not done. It's not done. It's not done. But they're showing me you taking it out because the outside it looks like it's baked and you know you're ready to eat your bread and your jam. But then as soon as you cut, it's dough. So it's like there will be so another lesson. So I don't want to say another lesson, but there will be. I do see you guys uh getting back together. It's so something needs to be stamped. They're showing me a final stamp. So I do see you two getting back together, and there's something that's going to happen. I'm sorry. There's
Mm.
something that's going to happen or going to be said that's going to stamp that for you. I'll say, yeah, it's a lot of cleaning. Yeah, because they just said cleaning house. It's a lot of throwing things away that you no longer need. Okay.
Mm.
Try not to be a hoarder emotionally. So this is where the crying comes in. You need to let it go. Okay. Yeah, they keep saying hoarder emotionally. You're a sponge. You absorb everything, but you don't squeeze it. You don't squeeze it
Mhm.
out. Okay. Um,
Mhm.
they just said who takes advantage of her kindness? They just said both energies. Okay. Yeah, this is why she'll spend a lot of alone time. Okay. You may cut your hair again. There's something with you. Wherever, I don't know if it's Houston, I don't know, Texas, whatever. Whenever you move, I see your hair being short. And a lot of times when women cut their hair, it represents change, like just a new them. So you may cut your hair or something with change, like you'll just be different. You will be different, but something visually will be different. It could be your hair, maybe you'll look more lighter. Uh, but yeah, that's what I have for you. This is a beautiful reading. A lot of purging, a lot of
Mm.
squeezing emotions out. It's time, and uh, you need a little help. Okay, they just said assistance. You need assistance letting these energies go. So if you find yourself being in a fucked up situation, that is spirit helping you because you wouldn't have left if you weren't uncomfortable. And that's what I have for you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
No
I
problem.
can definitely agree with everything. I'm going to so my childhood best friend, she's getting married in October, and I'm a bridesmaid, and I'm going to a bridal party thing, like bridal shower, whatever, August 3rd. So that's the party that you probably referring to. And the friend that I've been feeling like I should cut off for a very long time is going to be
Mm,
in attendance. So yeah. And the friend that's getting married was like the trio, which is why Destiny's Child is funny to me because of that. Been feeling
wow.
like it's time. So yeah, that was just confirmation. As far as relationship, I feel like I feel like this is actually it. But I mean, if I go back, it's not, I don't know. I don't know about that, but I feel like it's done because I've been feeling like I need to be alone too. But yeah, I agree with everything. I agree with everything.
Okay. You are
Thank
so deserving.
you. You made me cry.
Yes, you are so deserving. Oh.
Mm.
So you are so deserving. You're just gonna have random outbursts. It showed me a vision of you doing your makeup and you're recognizing how beautiful you are and how so many people overlooked your beauty. Not saying, your exterior is everything. It's really your interior. But it's something with you're just recognizing how beautiful you are and how many people just, didn't really appreciate that and you're gonna cry and ruin your makeup. You're gonna have to do your makeup again. Like, yay, you are so deserving. This is beautiful.
Oh, thank
This is
you,
a
thank you.
beautiful, I mean, with butterflies as they're leaving the cocoon. I actually
Mm.
watched a video of a butterfly leaving a cocoon. It takes them 5 minutes. In those 5 minutes, imagine how uncomfortable they feel leaving this cocoon. I mean, they've been a caterpillar for so long. So yeah, you are going, well, it looks like you're about to morph into the cocoon stage, but you're going to be that butterfly and it's gonna be uncomfortable, but you would not move if you were comfortable. You would not move. So yay.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
I try to stop. My eyes too big right now to be doing all of this crying,
No,
but
crying is good.
no, it is, it is, it is, it is. I gotta get comfortable with crying.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, you definitely confirmed a whole lot. Mm.
Oh, yay.
Thank you so much. I hope I
Thank
don't have
you.
boogers.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Mm,
And thank
yeah.
you for saying you value my gift. I appreciate that.
No, definitely, because if I was guided in all of my gifts, I would still be able to see auras. I would be able to connect more. I would be able to not have to question every single like little sign I get. I would just trust it. So yeah, I do value your gift because it is a wonderful gift. A wonderful gift.
Thank you.
Thank you
You're
so
gonna do
much.
so good. You're gonna do so good.
No, thank you so
And then I just want to say this before, and you know what, tomorrow I am going to pay for Zoom because they give us a 45-minute limit, but I'm going to pay for Zoom tomorrow because I don't want to be having to hurt my messages. But looking at you right now is like looking at, for example, let's say Eddie Murphy or Cat Williams, and let's say they're 7 years old and they're crying. Oh my God, I just want to be a comedian. You know what? I hate my life. I'm never going to be a comedian. And you, as the psychic, you're like, if only you know. That's how I view you.
much.
Yay. Cheers to healing.
Honestly, because I've needed to do it for so long and I only just started being serious with it. So if I had something to toast up, oh wait, I do. Hold on. Bubbly. Cheers to you.
Cheers to get rid of these fake bitches.
Truly that.
Wow.
Truly that.
Thank you,
Because
thank
I've
you,
been
thank
feeling
you.
that. No, thank you. Thank you. You're amazing. You're
Oh,
amazing. And
thank
I
you.
already knew you would be. I felt that. So yeah, you're amazing.
Thank you
Honestly.
so much.
And you know, I'm going to pay for another Zoom tomorrow. So, you know.
Oh no, no. Let energy change. Please. I had this one client.
Oh,
Oh my
true,
gosh,
true,
she
true.
she went to me every week. I said, girl, things haven't changed. Things haven't changed. But I
I
usually say a month to 2 months to allow things to change.
All right,
Um,
I'm gonna set a reminder.
okay. Well, thank
Mhm.
you so much. And I'm gonna be sending you this link as soon as I get off the phone. I mean the call with you.
Thank you. And if you want to post this, you absolutely can. I don't want it to be free. I want to pay for it, but
No, no,
you're
no. You
so
you
right.
paid, so this is not going on the internet.
Okay, maybe the next one. I don't even care. Honestly, I'll always pay. Even if you give me a free one, I'm always tip you. I'm always send something to bless you with because either way, it's a blessing. So yeah,
You
do
know what?
do
Well,
as
thank you
you
so much.
yeah,
I'll post this.
absolutely. Okay, do it, do it, do it, do
Yay.
it.
All right, you take care, okay?
You too. Thank you, gorgeous. Thank you.
Thank you, Queen. Bye bye.
Bye. Oh.